Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Betting Exchange. I am your Masters of Ceremony, Alex Monaco, host of the Better Half Hour, and it is time to choose your fighter. Our Betting Exchange experts will choose a fighter, give you their best bets. So, without further ado, let's get ready to gamble! In our first bout from UFC 268 to be fought this Saturday night in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, Usman against Covington. Ladies and gentlemen, choose your fighter.
All right, thanks, Alex. Obviously, it's Usman all day, the current welterweight champion and pound for pound, the best fighter in the UFC. He's dominated absolutely everyone that he's come across, but the only person to make him look human is probably Covington. Both of these guys have absolute iron jaws and are totally durable. In fact, so much that Covington got his jaw broke in the first fight, and he kept going, which is why I like the over 3.5 rounds at -150. Alex.
I don't know. You're talking about iron jaws. I mean, one of them got their jaw broke. So
yeah,
I don't know about that.
That's true.
I'm going with Usman to win by KO, TKO, or DQ because of that. And Covington's only had one fight since his last fight with Usman. Usman's been fighting all year, and he's ready to go, and he's ready to move on to bigger and better things. That's the only thing I'm worried about. He's talking about boxing Canelo. You got to focus on this fight, but I'm still taking him to win by TKO.
All right, Jeff.
Well, I'll see your TKO KO, and I'll raise you that he's going to do it in the 4th round.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing for me. They talk about Colby had all this time to prepare. He's going to have all this time. You know what happened to Masvidal the second time he fought Usman? He got knocked out in the 2nd round. KO or TKO and performance of the night, I think Usman takes it there.
Okay. Wow, Eric.
I like the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman as well. I mean, he's one of the best fighters to ever, in the welterweight division. He has great hands. His ground game is second to none. He changed his striking coach from Henry Hooft, training in South Florida, to Colorado. So you know he's going to have stamina. I'm really excited about this fight. I think Usman finishes him with a knockout, TKO, or disqualification.
In our next match from UFC 268, also to be staged at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, Gaethje against Chandler. Ladies and gentlemen, choose your fighter.
All right, this one is an interesting fight because if Gaethje wins, and he's probably going to have another shot at a title. This is his first fight since getting totally knocked out by Khabib, who's probably one of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. The thing here is that Chandler is a great wrestler, and he's very powerful. So can Gaethje keep them on their feet? If he can, I think that he wins, which is why I like Gaethje by knockout or disqualification at -110. Alex.
Okay, I'm going with the same thing, but I'm going to use the sports books to kind of help me out with this one, because if you look at the total rounds, it's set at 1.5, right? So Gaethje's the favorite. But then they're also asking you, is this going to last 2 rounds? So I think that Vegas is telling you that this one's going to be early. It's going to be an early fight. So I'm going with the knockout or TKO.
Right.
Yeah, the light heavyweights to me, they fought like Dragon Ball Z characters, and they're quick out in the first round. They're both power punchers, but Chandler's been knocked out 4 times, and I think that Gaethje has the power to make this one quick. So I'm going with a KO, TKO, DQ in round 1.
You're
round
so
1.
specific. I like it.
Let's make these bets what they're going to make.
Yeah, Eric, what are you thinking?
You know what? I like Michael Chandler in this one. Chandler, he's known he has an ankle problem. He's had some issues with his ankles in fights. So if Gaethje, if he hits him in his lower leg, it might be trouble. But I think Chandler's the superior wrestler. His ground game is great. And I think that he's going to drag this one out. And at the end of the fight, he's going to end up knocking him out or TKO, making him submit.
And now, in our main event, in a super middleweight unification bout this Saturday at the MGM Grand in Paradise, Nevada, Alvarez against Plant. Ladies and gentlemen, choose your fighter.
Well, obviously we know that Canelo's going to run away with this one, and everything on there is incredibly juicy. So for me, it's like, yeah, we know he's going to win, but what's going to make this interesting to watch? And that's, for me, how long Caleb can actually last in this fight, which is why I'm going to take Canelo Alverez by decision at plus 220 and just hope that Caleb can hold on for as long as he can.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to take a page out of Jeff's book, actually, and I'm going to try to be a little specific here. I'm going Canelo to win in rounds 7 through 9, just because I'm trying to find some value there, and you get almost 3 extra money if you place that bet. Listen, if you watch Canelo fight, he's trying to figure you out in those first couple rounds. He's not out here trying to knock you out early. So he's going to take those first couple rounds, try to finish them off later in the fight.
Canelo's been on a run. He's won like 6, 7, 8 in a row.
Yep.
I'm riding with the champ until he loses, and he's gonna make it a show. He got to give the people what they paid for, and he has that deal. So I don't think he makes it close. I hope you get your 7 to 9, but I'm voting for the decision. That's where my money is.
All right, Eric?
I'm going with Canelo, and I think he's going to knock him out. He almost already knocked him out at the weigh-in. I don't know if you guys saw that, but they had a little scuffle. Canelo put hands on him earlier. So I definitely think Canelo's going to knock him out.